Good evening, everybody. How was your Thursday? I almost said Friday. Hope everyone had a blessed day. Keep smiling. God has this. So let's see who's in there now. All right, everyone. First, I'd like you to hit that like button, hit notifications, and all under the notifications and subscribe. We've got Mildred says number 2. Whoopee. Well, who was number 1? Sveta, hi, Lynn, Jim, Sassy, love you all. Thank you, Sveta. Love you too. Colleen says, hello, everyone. She says, good evening, Lynn, Jim, and beautiful Miss Sweet Sassy. Prayers for breathing is better tonight. Yeah, me too. Thank you. Linda says, hi, everyone. Hope all of you had a beautiful, blessed day. Sending a heart. Colleen says, please hit the like button on your way in to tonight's show, then subscribe to get the latest updates. Pull up a chair and pour yourself a relaxing beverage. Welcome to the family. Thank you, Colleen. Mildred was number 2. Mildred says, hi, Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. Thanks for all you have done to keep us informed. You are welcome. Sandy says, hello, Lynn, Jim, Sassy, and family. There is Miss Sandy with the name. Molly says, looking forward to fun-filled night with our host Lynn, Patriot Warriors, and Mighty Mods. Sandy used to be a Myrna, and she changed and went voila. And now she's gorgeous and has this long blonde hair and blue eyes, and we call her Barbie Sandy.
Oh, shit.
You need a picture up there, Sandy.
Sandy K. Got it.
Sig says, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lynn, Ghost, and Sassy. Hello, Sigs. Doc says, hello, Lynn, Ghost, Mods, and family. Sending hearts. Thank you, Doc. Lynn says, good evening, amazing patriots. Thank you, Lynn. Good evening. God, 1 is number 29. Hot here today, not hot tomorrow. Not hot, not got. LOL. Okay, you got me confused on that one. Patricia says, good evening, Lynn, Jim, Mods, Chad, family, and Sweet Sassy. Well, the Supreme Court showed their true colors again today. About the time you think we got this, bam. Yes, I have faith in the plan. Chrissy says, God evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. James, hey, James, good evening, all. Pamela says, hello, everyone. Love to you all. God bless you all. Sending prayers, hearts, flowers. Thank you very much. That's beautiful. Pamela says, hope everyone had a blessed evening. Diane says, hello, Lynn. Hope you had a good day. Mine was a sad day and a happy day. Our pastor at our church passed. He was a wonderful pastor. He is with our God in heaven now. Oh, I'm sorry, but yes, he is in heaven.
Who was that?
Diane's pastor.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't there.
Pat says, good evening to everyone. Michelle says, good evening, everyone. Wade says, hello, Lynn. How did it go at the doctor's? Trisha says, hello, Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. Trisha says, hi, everyone. Michelle said, after my dentist appointment this morning, I listened to playback. I really enjoyed listening to Corrine. She's a real blessing. Yes, she is. Martin, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Martin. Sleepy Joe was real. Patricia. Phyllis says, good evening, McQuayers. Blessings to all. He's sleeping, all right. You're right. Hello, Changing Winds. Nurse 2000 says, hi, Patriot family. Hi, Nurse 2000. How is Deborah Ann doing? Gerald says, good evening, Patriots. Hello, Gerald. Phyllis says, hello, Lynn. Ghost and Sassy. Hi, Phyllis. How are you? Teresa says, hey, y'all. I'm driving and listening. You be careful. Hi, MJ. Good evening, everyone. What a glorious day. Hugs, hearts, and prayers, everyone. Thank you. Gloria says, good evening, wonderful warrior family. Jody says, hello, everyone. Hi, Jody. Momo says, hello, gang. Hope all of your evening. Hope you're enjoying your day. Where am I getting this evening thing at? Patricia says, mine hasn't said stay away, but they start complaining about Sleepy Joe, and it's so hard to get to sit there and keep quiet. After all these months, it's just easier not to say a word. Yeah, I kind of got that one today, too. I just said, oh, getting tired of it? Gloria says, I had a great day with my grandsons. Walked them 25 minutes away for ice cream, and they loved it. Oh, create those memories, baby. Create them, create them. Trisha says, hello to everyone I missed. I need to get dinner. We'll be back soon to catch up. Driggs for Oil says, good evening, Lynn, Colleen, and all warriors. Hello, Driggs for Oil. What? Michelle says, I have a sister and a brother-in-law who thinks that Sleepy Joe is doing a great job, and they think that Mr. T did a poor job. Oh, on the beach. Hello, Patriot family. Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. Thank you for the hearts. Hazy man. Evening, Lynn, Sassy, Jim. God bless. Love you all. I am 50. On the beach says, hello, everyone. Sending a heart and emoji. Pauline says, good evening, everyone, and blessings to all. Rest in peace, Dr. Zelenko. Prayers for his family. He helped so many with his protocol for the CV bug. Another gone too soon. Paul says, good evening, everyone. Sending a heart. Thank you, Paul. Bev says, good evening, Chad family, Mods, Lynn, Jim, and Sweet Sassy Girl. Cluck Bucket says hello, Lena Ghost. Shout out to mods and chout and chat. Wow. Alan says hello, everybody. Hi, Alan. Diane says hi, Lynn. Ghost, Sassy, and Wick family. How are you? How is Sassy, Lynn? Hot here in Hawthorne, California, trying to stay cool. Hugs to all. God bless. She's medicated right now. Twinkle Eyes says hello. Hello, Twinkle Eyes. Brighter Day says hello to everyone. Hoping everyone had a wonderful day. Lynn so much enjoyed last night's show. So encouraging. Prayers for Sassy. Hope she is better tonight. Sending blessings, love, and smiles. Thank you, Brighter Day. Joe says, good evening, all. Hope today was beautiful. Thank you, Joe. Dee says, hey, thinking about y'all. Cece, hello, Wick family, Lynn, Jim, and Sweet Sassy Girl. Sending blessings to everyone. Thank you. C. Westfall says, good evening, Patriots. God bless and keep you under his mighty wings. Psalms 91 with love to all. Thank you. James says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, James. Ed says, good evening, everyone. Prayers for Sassy. Thank you so much. Son says, number 77. Hello, family. Friends I haven't met yet. Darius says, good evening. Blessings to all. Hello, guys. How are you? Brittany says, good evening, Lynn and family. Hello, Brittany. D'Artagnan says, good evening, everyone. Tell him we said hello. Carl says, good evening, Mrs. Lynn, Mr. Jim, and Sweet Sassy. Hello. You working late again tonight? Danielle says, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Lynn, for everything. Love and prayers for us all. Thank you. Carl says, hi, everyone. Hope you all are having a blessed day. Lee says, good evening, Lynn, Ghost, and Angel Sassy. Love you all. Heart and prayer. Thank you, honey. Dee said, I tried to be one of those days, Beach. Oh, never mind, you guys are talking. Deborah says, good evening, everyone. Hello, Deborah. Knight says, hello, dearest Lynn, Jim, and Sweet Sassy. Heart, praying hands. Thank you. Shirley says, hi, everyone. Pray you all are well. And we jumped. Knight says, hello, dearest Lynn, Jim, Okay, we did that one. So you got 2 shout out. Comsense, good evening to all. Prayers and blessings for all of God's children. Absolutely, Comsense. Thank you. Jody, I'm right here, honey. Good evening, guys. Says good evening, Lynn, Jim, Sassy, and Chat family. Hope everyone had a good day and will enjoy a fantastic night. May God continue to watch over our nation and our families. From Loretta, Randall, and Mike. Hi, guys. How are 3 of you doing? Good tonight? Ethan says hello, Lynn and family. Hi, Ethan. Carolyn says, good evening, everyone. And Lynn, Ghost, and Sassy praying for many blessings for everyone. Thank you. Deborah says, good evening, Colleen and Cece. Barbara says, good evening. Hello, Barbara. Patriot CD says, good evening, everyone. Hello, Patriot CD. Patriot Freedom says, good afternoon, Lynn. Hello, Patriot Freedom. On the Beach says, welcome, everyone. Love you all. If she missed you, hearts and emojis. The dawn is near. Hello, my beautiful and lovely, intelligent family of God. Oh, what a way to put that. That's beautiful. T Swan says, hello, everyone. Got my phone back. I hate not being able to comment. Let's get this moving. Nancy says, hi, everyone. She says, hi, Lynn, Ghost, and Precious Sassy. Hi, Nancy. Dee says, hi, Lynn. So nice to know you and Ghost and Sassy are here for us all. Hope you had a lovely day. You too, Dee. Kathy says, good evening, everyone. Love to you all. Looking forward to tonight's show. And that says to Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. Hope Sassy's feeling better. William says, good evening, Lynn and everyone. Hello, William. How are you? Danessa says, good evening, everyone. What a blessed, beautiful day it has been. Love to all. God one, Lynn, I meant hot, not got. The autocorrect got me. It's all right. Elvis, all packed, ready to go. Watching the clock, lots of love. There you go. Eden 2020, time to relax for tonight. Sandy says, the long blonde was Myrna. I love the gray hair and brown eyes. Thompson's question, maybe off topic. Hearing everyone worried about CERN. Could it be that God will reverse it? like the evil has done for us for so long, may be biblical if they open it and God pushes them out. It's already been taken over by the white hats. I don't know why they keep doing that. The ones that didn't have any sense to know that it's been taken over for a few years now by the white hats and turned to the good. So I don't know who's trying to put out that stuff, but that's wrong. Morale and Carolyn say good evening, everyone. TM Patriot says hello to all from Tennessee Patriot. Hope all is well. Annette, a sweet hello to Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. I hope she's feeling better. A happy Wednesday. Wednesday. Today's Thursday, isn't it? Are you behind us? I'm going to lose what day it is. James says, don't forget disclaimer, Lynn. Oh, you're right. Absolutely. Thank you.
Have you tried that video yet?
Alan says, hope this weekend is a go. Had a real crappy day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Alan says, hello, Lynn and everyone else. Hello, Alan. Jim Girl says, hello, everyone. Sending hearts. Thank you, Jim Girl. Eileen says, good evening, Lynn, Ghost, and Little Warrior Sassy, and all Warrior family in the chat. Also, the fabulous Warrior mods. Thank you. Jules says, good evening, Patriot family. Hello, Jules. Tammy says, hello, all. Hello, Tammy. Elvis says, good evening, Lynn and Ghost. Lots of love. Hello, Elvis. Have a safe trip tomorrow and have a wonderful time. Be blessed. Nurse 2000, Lynn, I have talked to her this afternoon. She was going to try and get some rest. She has not slept. Oh, honey. I jumped. I'm trying to find out where it stopped. I don't know, Patriot 56, did I say hello to you yet? It says, hello, my fellow patriots and family of our Lord Jesus. Prayers and blessings to everyone. Ready to get this thing to start rocking and rolling. Nope, didn't get to you yet. Barry says, hello, Lynn, Jim, Sassy, Mods, and Wonderful Patriots. Michelle says, gas prices went down 40 cents in our area today. What is up with that? Rockstar says, hello, everyone. Changing One says, just got a friend and told her about the NIH article. She said she doesn't believe it because it's not on MSM. The noise you hear is my head banging against the wall.
I thought it was marbles.
Kimberly says, Highland Ghost, Sassy Mods, and family driving home, but have you all on. I'll be home shortly. Okay, honey, be safe. Rhea, good evening, Lynn and all. Hello. That was funny. Hello, Dollar Bill. How are you? Janice says, good evening, Lynn and everyone. Lynn, I heard Elvis home. He lived in our kids for a sale. Wait, say that again. Lynn, I heard Elvis home he lived in as a kid is for sale. 30,000. Lots of history. $30,000 is all. Must have been a really small house. Lisa, please hit the like button and subscribe to all and hit the notifications. It probably is. I know what you meant, changing winds. But it was funny. Flo T thought I would share my boyfriend. Told me tonight he is feeling strange. He feels like he is stepping out of his body and looking at himself. What do you think? Interesting.
Larry's back.
Who?
Larry Shields. Is he going to call me?
Little Brooke says, hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. You better ask her. Ghost puts on here, how legal is it to swear in a SCOTUS when you are illegitimate and just in time for summer break and after the last ruling? What is wrong with that picture? Jo Marie says, good evening. Hello, Jo Marie. Our gas, MJ is saying our gas tomorrow will drop 0.11 a liter. It's between well over 2 and a liter for a couple of weeks. Wow. Gordy says, evening mods, keep up the hammer handy. Happy Raffy, Highland family. Hello to everyone. Love and blessings from SFO. Phyllis says, good evening, Little Brook. Ghost says, I believe you will see a SCOTUS disqualified and a couple of locked up publicly for treason and Epstein-Maxwell shenanigans. Craig says, hi, Lynn and everyone from Minot, North Dakota. Priscilla says, good evening all. Healing hugs and lots of licks for Sassy from Rathbeethoven and Binks and Rathbelt is a Shih Tzu and a Binks is a Maltipoo. Maltese, so it's Maltese poo. Okay, I got it. Bet you those are pretty. Linda Darlene says, bringing blessings and prayers for all. Sharon says, hello all, hearts and prayers. Patriot Freedom, hi Len, I love to hear your beautiful voice and smile. Well, thank you. AM Kim says, hi everyone, hearts and prayers. Rockstar says, hello Len, Jim, Sassy Mods, and chat family. Wow, we're 100 down in the likes. Please hit that like button. Woo. Craig says, hi, Lynn and Patriot family from Minot, North Dakota. Yeah, I'll get it. Thank you, Phyllis, honey. Well, this thing is ongoing. Gina says, I have a friend whose brother works at CERN. They are still forcing employees to do the dance worship of God Shiva. Please explain why the white hats are in charge. They've been in charge for years. On the never mind. You're terrific and you're ready to start your project. Yep, T-Swan, we're all ready. Hey, Corinne, blessings and love. Cindy said, SCOTUS. Doodlebug says, good evening, Lynn goes to Sweet Sassy. Hello, Doodlebug. Jody says, I have to get some good sleep tonight. 3, my grandkids are coming to stay for the weekend. Make those memories, honey. Grandma says, good evening, Lynn and beautiful family. I'm thankful I know this is a show, or it could be depressing. Yep, you're absolutely right. Sheila says, hello, dear friends. Lynn, Jim, and Sweet Sassy, prayers and love to you. Thank you, Sheila. Kat says, good evening, everyone. Working, but dropped by to leave a like. I'll eavesdrop when I can. You can do that anytime you want, Kat. Yeah, it's a small house, so that's what I figured. Hello, Sweet Pea. Be Inspired says, good morning, Lynn at Patriots. Beautiful Perks morning to you all. Thank you. You too, honey. Phyllis says, good evening. Be inspired. Flo T, Lynn, that a good thing or a bad thing? I told him he may be ascending. Is that right? No, that's exactly what it sounds like. Doodlebug says, good evening to all the wonderful mods. Mike says, this is a good one. Sleepy Joe takes aim at America's largest oil field, threatens to stop production. That should make prices soar. Hello, Dean. What's the bad news with Rockstar?
One of his friends relapsed and killed somebody.
Oh no. I know, Mike. I know. Dave not here. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone had a great day. Busy as usual. 3 grandkids are keeping me busier than a one-armed traffic cop. Oh. Grandma says, my little 4-year-old granddaughter just said, Grandma, I'm going to the sky to see if Jesus is with you. Aw.
I need to find my glasses.
Okay, let me find her. Send her a link. Oh, I gotta do the. This is a disclaimer for the video you're about to watch, as well as all videos belonging to the Linwick channel on all platforms in which we operate this channel. No part of this publication, which includes this YouTube video, may be reproduced, stored, or in a retrievable system or transmitted in any form or by any means except as permitted by the United States Copyright Act without the prior express written consent of the broadcaster Linwick. While we use the best efforts to prepare content for the site, we make no representations or warranties with respect to the accuracy or completeness of the content of the videos, including any content, links, or resources shared by third parties. Furthermore, all parties specifically disclaim any express or implied warranties or merchantability or fitness for a particular purpose. The advice and strategies contained herein may not be suitable for your situation. No legal advice or financial advice is being given herein. and we are not attorneys or financial advisors. You should consult with a professional where appropriate. No liability or damages shall take place because of this content. Furthermore, your use of this site and watching these videos confirms your agreement to the state of Ohio applies to all the disputes relating to the site, videos, and venues. For all claims and disputes relating to the site and videos shall be in the state of Ohio. Okay, so let me get the email up here. Whoops. Okay, we have a guest tonight. I just emailed them their invite to come up. We're going to be sharing some intel information on our magical beds. So I thought you guys would enjoy hearing some of this tonight. Lift your spirits. Hear it from someone who's direct with it. And know that it's coming. Guys, please hit the like button. We are down 100.
Hello.
Can't hear me? Hold on one second. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
Hello, everybody.
You're
I'm
just-
Beach's baby sister.
Cece, can you turn up just a little bit on your volume?
Okay. Is that better?
You're a little low. Yeah, you're showing low.
How about, I'm going to have to be up close and personal because I'm on a phone. So
Okay.
you'll see my forehead.
Just talk. You know what? You could just talk into your phone.
Okay.
Just sit back and talk into your phone and you'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
Now we're at the ceiling.
Yes. I don't know if I can.
There you go. You got it.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So do you want me to tell you my journey on how I found out about the med beds?
From the very beginning and
Or
up
I
to
said
today.
magical beds. I have to say magical beds. Sorry. Yep. Well, as you know, when Beach talked that our mother had passed away in June of 2020, and I was in a very dark place because I am the baby, and yes, I'll probably cry. I was awakened a few months later by a blue beam. It awakened me, touched me slightly, and I can remember it. I can see it as clear as day. And just when I looked up, it was just giving me loving, just sending love to me. And from that point on, that's when I started searching for the truth. I knew there was more to what was going on. So that's when I went on my journey, and I got on Telegram and started watching everybody that I could. And then I used my discernment and cut down, to people that I felt that were telling the truth. And this Sky Prince, I'm only going to mention her once. She was one that resonated with me. So I just started watching and watching. And then another truther that I watch, he mentioned her in the chats. So that was a confirmation to me. Okay, I'm going to start, researching her and listening to her. And that's how I got started. And then she started giving us her information and her background. And that's how I got started. Then they started doing groups for each state. And I am one of the admins in the state of Florida. I was asked to do it. We have a main page for Florida. But there's every state has one. If you want to get connected to your state and get in, it's just for funding and just for people who want to work and train. It's not for people to get on a list, because we don't want people kind of like on our channel. We're cleaning up because we've got over close to 500 people, and only about 60 are we talk with daily. We do a nightly call, not a nightly call, but a Thursday night call. That's why I haven't been here some Thursdays. Just trying to help people make sure they're on the same page, make sure they've got what they need. Um, and that's how I started. So, but the process to be able to get in, to have the magical beds, you have to, um, first of all, have funding or have somebody that's going to fund. Um, and then when you go to the Redemption Center, you will ask for a application. You will fill out that application, and all humanitarians that are going to be funding a healing center / magical bed center will have to go to a 3 to 5 day conference. Now, we won't be going to that until like 7 weeks after the RV comes, because we do get to go in and use a med bed, and they want us all healthy because they want us to reach our, what our potential is going to be and helping everybody else. And then there's succession, they go down, and people who are just funding, and then it keeps going down. Um, then after the conference, you will find out if you're approved. Not everybody's going to be approved to get a med bed, and you have to take that with, I'm okay with that. But I have 2 projects. That's 2 of my projects. That's why I haven't been up to talk about my projects, because I didn't know if I could talk about the magical beds or not. One is for the people, and one is for the animals. And that's my story. Anything else you want to know?
Is there new pictures out on those beds?
There are not any pictures of beds out. I'll give you a little information. I would rather you go and watch Sky's videos. She does have videos on YouTube. It's Sky Prince. She gives you all the videos, but you can also go to her on Telegram, and it's Sky's Med Bedroom. But you have to make sure there are 19,000 people in there. There have been people taking her name and taking money from people, and she's got people working on that, which is really sad, because they're promising people to get on a med bed list, and training, and they're asking from anywhere from $150 to $300. And
Wow.
yeah, and she's been really, really, really upset because nobody wants to help her. And so she's got people in the chat that have started, trying to find out where these people are, where their IP addresses are coming from. So they're taking care of that, but you just got to make sure you go to the room that has 19,000 plus in it.
Okay.
And she also has a room for the healing, for constructing healing centers, and everybody goes in there and gives their ideas. We even have a person who in my group who has already had an architect drop the plans for his project, and he's going to give that print out to everybody if they want to use that for their center, which I think is awesome. He's just giving that to us. You don't have to use it or not. But we also have to wait to buy any building or buy anything, because once we're approved, that's when they start giving us what we need in our centers, how big it needs to be, how big the rooms need to be. We do have to also consider security, and they suggest military, ex-military, and special ops, because they know how to do that. I do have contacted a guy in Florida. He is an ex-military, and he does security. And I've asked him to come up when we do start the ball rolling to do, give ideas on what we need to do. So I've got everything in place. When you go into the Florida Med Room, then we disperse into different areas like Miami, Orlando, Tampa. There's groups for all of those. And when you come in, you just, say hello, and then I'm usually the one who tries to send you to who you need to go to and get in the group. So that's about it.
So when do you actually, so they still are remaining free to be used for the public, right?
They are not available anywhere to be used for the public. Anywhere.
No. I mean, when they're available for the
Yes,
public, they
they
will be
will.
free.
They will be free. They will be free. It will not cost you a dime. And with you had asked me something about the pictures. Sky worked in the secret space program, and she will tell you that on her videos. She worked on the U.S. side of the secret space program, and she worked with med beds. So that's why she knows so much. And so there you go.
Is she considered like an off-worlder?
Well, yes. She will tell you that. And she does tell all of her information free, but she has done some ascension classes that she charges $30 for if you want information. That's just for her time, but everything else is free. It's not required for you to take it. I just want to soak up all that I can, all the information that I can find. So I did it. But if she did a question and answer on YouTube last Saturday, I haven't checked to see if it's still up on YouTube. It's all over her page and Telegram and in my room and everywhere to go and watch it. Um, she gives a lot of information in there too. So if you want to go and watch that as well.
So is she working with the U.S. military?
She's not in right now, but she does get information from the Alliance.
Because the magical beds are operated by the military.
Yes, correct. Yes,
Okay.
that is correct.
So now,
And
are you
it
going to be
works.
having a facility of your own? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, that's what I want to do. I have about 6 ladies. 4 of us have funding, and I'm in Tallahassee, Panama City, Washington County, and then surrounding counties around Tallahassee is our coverage right now. And of course, we're going to be hiring. It's just, there's not a lot of, there's people that are hesitant, I guess, because they haven't come out yet. But it is still under national security, so you're not going to find anything about it yet because it is
Right.
top secret. The pictures that you see of med beds, they're saying med beds. Some of those are from movies, and she has tried to get us a picture as close to what she can remember, because they do wipe your memory when you come out of the secret space program, and you start regaining it over time about stuff. So she's tried to get us a clear picture, but there's not a clear one. And the Tesla ones that you see, the Tesla MedBed centers, those are actually the canisters that you can buy for Tesla biohealing. It will not do what the military med beds will do. It will help you with your certain stuff, but if you read the disclaimer, it does not diagnose, it doesn't regrow limbs, it doesn't fix your teeth, it doesn't make your hair change. I mean, everything the military med bed Tesla does not do. So I don't want people to go, because they are charging people for that as well. And it's for you to try a night, and I think you sleep 6 hours. It's like a sleep center is what I've been told, for those Tesla med beds, and they're calling them med beds. You want the military med beds. You don't
Right.
want, and they're calling them, some of them have gotten smart, some of the scammers saying they're military med beds, but there is not any available anywhere on this earth right now. I think they're set up for us when all the humanitarians go through, and I'm not sure where we're going to have to go. But that comes when we go to the redemption. They'll tell us, because we do get to make our appointments right after we get out of our appointment, is what Sky has said.
So what's the availability for them to come in?
I think there's one in every major city, I think in every state, or maybe more than that.
Are you talking one set or just a scanner bed?
You will be assessed when you go to your, after you go to your appointment, and then you go to have your procedure. So it will diagnose you and fix everything that's wrong with you. If you want to get more into, don't know if I should go into every thing. Like age regression,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot more to it when it comes to age regressing, because you're going to have to do counseling, because you're gonna have to have a unit. Your family's gonna have to be okay with it, because you might be the same age as your children, and they want to make sure that that's not going to affect how you're going to be. So there's going to be counseling when you want to do age regressing. um, Weight loss, they want you to be working on everything and trying your best, because they want you to be, because I mean, they're watching and listening to us all the time. I think the off-worlders know if we're putting in our effort or not, because they said, if you go to the med bed and you want weight loss and you haven't been working on it, they're going to tell you to come back in 3 months, because they want to see that effort. So they want you to start now. I mean, start now. There's also a page of natural remedies, and there's a lot of things. There's a lot of information on Telegram for all of this. If you want to do natural healing, what you need to do, what you can do, what you can start doing. It's just, you don't need to wait and think that they're going to fix you completely and then you're going to be done. They want to make sure that you're doing the work. So
That's understandable.
yeah, they said, Sky put it, if I think on her question and answer on last Saturday on the YouTube, she says, it's not a quick fix. If people are waiting for you to be a quick fix and to wait to lose this weight, she said you better start now and at least making an effort, and that they can see that you have made an effort. So
Yeah. Well, so basically we're looking after the RV and National to go through before they come out to the public.
yeah, yes, and we have been told after. I mean, we won't get any information until like 7 weeks after the RV, because we have to go to the conference and then we have to be approved. Then we have to go through 12 weeks of training if we are going to be running a med bed center. Now, that's not saying that there might be one or two in a state already set up, but for us to get up and running for the healing centers and the magical beds, it's going to be at least 6 to 8 months, they told us. But that's with us building and wanting to have them in a center.
Oh, that's with you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
because they have to see, with us humanitarians, they have to have them somewhere if they're going to be treating us. And what we're thinking is they might be on a military base, maybe, or at an empty one that's been closed down, because that stuff would get out if it was on a regular military base. So it could be in a place that's been shut down and we just don't know.
Right.
In the area. So
Right. So you've never actually seen one of the beds then?
no. But the pictures that people put on there, she's like, nope, that's not exactly what I remember. It's close, but not. So.
Because Gene Decode, 3 of them that I showed were the ones that he remembered.
Okay. Yes. I'm sorry. There was sirens going by.
That's okay. You can't help that.
I'm by the EMT station, so there you go.
Oh, okay. Are you still working as a nurse?
No, I never worked as a nurse. I was a vet tech for 7 years.
A vet tech. Okay.
Yeah. No, I am on disability because I have fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome and severe migraines. Oh. And I had to quit, which I hated, because I love animals and I was hands-on everything. I learned everything hands-on. The vet that I worked with was young, like he was my age, and it was awesome. I learned so much and I miss it. But I can't do the things I used to do. I can't get on the floor and take blood from animals, when they need to have their blood tested and all that kind of stuff. I assisted in surgery, many cesareans, loved that. It was just awesome. I learned so much.
I know we got a fur baby that I'm really getting upset with our veteran, our vet. She just, I don't know. I hear crazy things. Just, I don't know. I just.
It's frustrating. I know.
The thing of it is why is it that the vets are such cabal too. I mean, it's just about they don't hear something they like, they go, let's go ahead and euthanize them. What?
I don't think they're all like that.
Well, here
Not.
they are.
Um, I have, I have 8 cats and 2 dogs. Yes, I'm the crazy cat lady. Um, I do go back to the place where I used to work, but I also have gone to another lady vet who I really, really like. The lady vet that used to work with us that I was under too, she moved to Alabama. So she lives near Mobile. And I loved her. And she was originally from Kentucky. But I learned a lot. I just wish that I could have kept doing it and my body would have let me. But
Mhm.
I can't.
My cousin has it too. She got it when she was in her late, about 27, I guess. So she has the same thing, the fibromyalgia, and it really takes her down big time.
Yeah, actually learned that it possibly is vaccine injury from all the
Oh,
metals because it's inflammation. And I tore my meniscus, and it usually will start after a trauma, and that's when everything went downhill, and that's when I was diagnosed with fibro. So there's a lot of things that can go into it to start it because I wasn't like this before, and then my knee, and then I was down. They thought they tested me for everything of these fake viruses like the Zika virus and all this stuff, and my mom did have rheumatoid arthritis. I did not have the symptoms of that yet, but the more and more, and that's why I'm kind of heavy because I was on medication that made me gain 40 pounds.
mm-hmm.
And I have been off of that for over 3 years, but it's still hard because I can't walk a long way. I have to have a shower chair, and I hate to admit that, but that's just it for me right now. My mind is great. My body just doesn't work. And
Right.
it's just hard. I mean, my kids have seen me go downhill. Um, and they hurt because I hurt.
Right.
And my 25-year-old lives with me and takes care of me because I don't drive right now because my legs can go numb. Um, and my 19-year-old stays with me a couple of weeks and then he'll go with his dad because we're divorced. And I mean, it's just, and then I have a 28-year-old who lives in Maryland with my granddaughter. So I did get my girl out of my 3 boys. I wanted a girl so bad, and I finally got my girl with my granddaughter. So,
There you go.
and she's a mess, let me tell you. She's something.
Uh, that's good. That's
But
good.
anybody have any questions, or you have
Yeah,
any more,
anybody got any
Lynn?
questions you want me to ask her? This my chat froze up here. Hold on a minute. My chat maybe froze again.
I heard you timed out beach this morning.
Oh, that was fun.
That's getting her back for timing me out like a month ago.
I'll get her again. One for you. Okay, so Changing Winds is asking, are the beds based on frequency or
No,
DNA?
no,
No, I didn't think so.
no,
Okay, good.
no.
Cons.
Now I will let me rephrase it. No, you will be. It doesn't depend on that. But if you want to like do age regressing or you want to do any specific changes, you do have to be in a higher bracket of vibration to do that. But everybody will be healed with what's going on. It doesn't matter what your frequency is. But if you are wanting certain things, you do have to be in that higher vibration.
Okay. Well, have a beer. It'll be good for you. I know. I'm only kidding. Constance says, is there a group in Wisconsin?
Yes. If You will go to Sky's medbed room that has 19,000 people. You go into the pinned messages up at the top, and it will drop down and tell you local magical bed groups, and you can find. You just click on the state. We are very active in the Florida magical room medbed.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying it.
You're all right.
I'm in there daily. Information. If you have questions about med beds, you can ask, and Sky will answer, or other people that know the answer will answer as well. She's very, very sweet, very nice. I do talk with her very often, or text with her very often, and she does respond back, and it's nice to get to talk with her. So
Okay. I know she was doing the other day, I was watching her put together her project
yes,
for that. I was laughing so hard watching her try to fix, because she said, I'm so tired and I'm freezing.
yes.
I was laughing. It was so funny.
And I will tell you, she's homeless right now.
Oh, you're kidding. Why?
Because the place they lived in before the pandemic started, something went wrong and they kicked her and her family out. So she's living in a hotel. She's never asked for money, for any help. She does not want help. But she had her eye on a piece of property because she's doing animal healing, and she's a horse person. And she wants to heal horses and animals, and the house fell through that she was going to get. So she says, now I have to wait on the RV. So
she's in UK, right?
She's in Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I love her accent.
And she does get a little, people think she's a little rude, but she's not. When people ask the same question over and over again, and the answers are on the page, she does get a little short sometimes in her texting, and people call her out, and she's like, no, I'm not. I'm just, the information's there. And we try to tell people the information's there, but people don't want to read. They want instant gratification. They don't want to do the research. And it's really sad, because that's even in our room. People don't read. And that's...
Well, I think that's anytime you're doing a video or podcast or whatever, people just rely on the person who's doing the podcast automatically if they trust them. But for them to call her out that she's rude and she's giving her time and everything else, wow.
Yeah.
I said, well, you guys can find your own information.
Yeah. I mean,
because she does work hard. I mean, I don't know her that well. I've talked to her a couple times about some things, but she wasn't homeless at the time. She seemed very, very sweet, and she was definitely, could tell she was trying to learn a lot of different things, which is when I told her, maybe you need to concentrate on one or two things, because she was just so all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's when she said something about being an off-worlder, and I went, oh? I was like, I didn't know what to say after that.
If you don't do anything but watch Ascension 3, but you do have to pay a small fee for it, it was fascinating, let me just say.
Is that one of hers?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's in her room.
You're talking about Telegram?
Yes, and Telegram.
Okay.
Sky's medbed room. And it was fascinating to me. It was just mind-blowing. So... And Beach was trying to get it out of me. I said, I can't tell you because I pay for that. And she's warned us that we can't. And she says, they know, they're listening to us. So, they're watching everything and listening to us and what we're doing. And so I was like, I can't tell you it. Beach, quit asking.
Okay, let me see what the next one is. It is, let's see. Kanita is saying, do you need to go to the conference or going to have a bed for animals?
If you are going to fund, the humanitarian has to go. It's not for anybody else. The conference is not for anybody else but the humanitarians that want to run and have them in their center. And then after that, once you're approved, you will have the person who's either, if that's you, the humanitarian that's going to run the center, you will have to do a 3 month, it's 12-week training from them to learn all about the magic beds and all that. Or you can send somebody that's kind of like a director under you or a manager under you that's going to be in your center. Um, the humanitarian, if they're just funding, they don't have to go to the training.
Okay.
But since I am going to be over, I will be going to both, probably, definitely. So.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Go Mom's saying, did Sky mention when we can expect to see this? Well, she just answered that. So basically, now I'm just going to say what I heard.
Okay.
That
That's
after we, they're already here in different states, and I don't know which states have them. I don't know all of that. I know some that have them. They're not in. The new ones are not in use at this time. They were created in. So
they're probably going to have to be in each state or they know who has the most in each state that's a humanitarian that has bought currency,
right.
is my thinking. So they know, I guess, where they would this is just my opinion, they know where most of the people are going to be to get the humanitarians healed.
Right.
So, because I do know some people got invitations, like doctors that they knew were not under the cabal, to be taught. I knew that they had to be invited. So, and they're under strict NDA, so you would never know. And once we go, humanitarians, once we go and sign the NDA for our currency, you also be under the NDA for when you come out looking all great and stuff from your treatment. You can't talk about it then either, because they don't want you going out and bragging about you were in the magical beds and stuff, since the public won't be coming out to the public that soon. So
okay, so they were telling us that they would definitely be out. They were supposed to be out by the end of May, 1st of June. Now they're saying that they're more likely going to be out right after, about 4 weeks after we go through the national, available to the general public. I thought, now, I mean, they could be here. I mean, I can't say they're here. I just know they told us that.
Right.
What's the odds you think they're telling the truth?
I mean, I've gotten all my info from her. And she might not know exactly everything. I just know what we're going up against with having to build, getting the specifics from after the conference. If we're approved, it's going to be a bit, projected 6 to 8 months. It could be longer, because you've got to get contractors, you've got to build, you've got to do the specifics, that they want. But I do know that they have to have them somewhere if we're going to be treated. So, right. But I don't know if that will be open to the public yet. I don't know that answer, so I can't answer that.
So the people that's already using them in these hospitals, they're taking those people and going to be opening everything up to the general public for the ones that have been trained and been using them already. And it's for trauma uses, like people that really wouldn't, I guess, remember, nobody that could see them or whatever. They're going to take those and use them for open to the general public wherever they are in the states right now, and then bring in the new ones, because all these doctors and stuff that we're not going to need have already been trained in them.
Right.
And then they're going to be training. Now, correct me if you think that's going misguided, but they're going to be training like the people with the projects to go in and help them on a one-to-one classes. Like, say, I think they said like 15 people they need to do like an alternative turnaround or something. I got it when they were talking about it, but it's been a couple of months since I've heard them say this. A few months.
I do know that when we go for training, it will be hands-on. If you have not been trained, that means you're employed too. You will not be able to train like on a on here or the internet or wherever to be trained in using the magical beds, you're employed and you will learn everything.
Yeah.
That's what
That sounds right. Yeah. That's good. Well,
Yeah.
you'll have a great career, won't you?
I'm excited. I'm more so going to be on the animal side. I mean, I am going to be involved with the people too, the people side as well, but not as much because my other project is at the animal sanctuary, and that's where I'm bringing in that part to it on that end. And there will be some that we put animals and people together. Um, but the one where I'm looking at will be separated from people to animal. It'll be in different locations in the same city, just different, not tied together like some people are doing. Some people are doing huge centers, and everything's going to be all in one. And that will be probably in some too, like Washington County, Florida. One of the girls has already told the commissioner there that she wants to buy the hospital.
Oh my goodness.
He's like, really? And she's like, yeah. So it's pretty funny. We have a good time. And we do, talks on Thursday nights. Tonight we didn't because the lady who's usually doing it with me, she had to work. So she's over Pensacola. And so I guess if you want to put up my email, I don't mind answering questions. If people have questions and they want to ask me, I can email.
Okay, I'll put it in the chat right now.
And don't laugh at the name because my mom used to call me that, Hotbox Hannah, when I was little because I was hot-natured. I still am hot-natured. I can just be sitting here and be sweating. I get hot. And my house is at 67 degrees right now. And I still sweat. So there you go.
Yeah, I looked at it and I giggled a little bit and I said, that's cute.
I mean, if you think bad, kind of risque, I guess other people could take it other ways, but that's not how it's meant. So I wanted to clear that up because I always laugh when people ask for my email. I'm like, don't laugh.
I didn't. I just giggled.
my mom used to call me that when I was little because I had little ringlets with my hair. When I'd get hot and my hair would curl, and yeah, she called me Hotbox Hannah. And my beach better not be saying anything funny in the chat either because I can't.
I wouldn't say anything. I'd just tell her, stop.
Yeah, you liked us fighting over who was first yesterday.
That was cute. Okay, let's see. Who do we got next here? We have Indian Patriot says, I thought they had been here since the 1940s. They have been here since then, but the cabal had them. So they're just being returned, getting them back and doing everything they need to do to get them up to par. They are being used in some places, but you're never going to be able to know. I just told you the secret of one of them, that when they are using them, they're using them for people that can't remember they were even in them.
They also have been using them for the children that they have been rescuing too.
Right. So they are here.
Yeah, they are here. But
she's just talking about the humanitarian. If you want this for one of your humanitarian projects, this is the protocol, what you're going to have to go through. Right. But for us to go in to use them, they're going to be available. We just got to, it's supposed to be after national at some point after that. So, we're already going into the RV. They're going to be available at that point to us. We're not considered the general, though. We're part of the internet group.
Right.
So there's a big difference.
Yes. And if you have a dependent that you have to take care of, like you actually take care of, that's your job, you can take that person with you. But you have to prove that you are their caregiver. That's what they mean when you can do a dependent. That's what we've been told. So. Okay.
The next one is should the medical bed operators have to have any scientific qualifications prior to the 12-week training?
No, you do not have to have any medical background. people that do have medical backgrounds, they will probably go through the training quicker. But no, it's not limited to just medical people.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. It says one said, yeah, they went on Telegram, not finding the info CC was sharing. Is this why I'm reaching out to learn the name on Telegram? You mean Sky? Is that what is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
It's Sky's Med Bedroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on here for them.
With 19,000 plus people on it. And I can tell you, only talk about med bed stuff, because the magical beds, because she does have another chat for other information that you can also find out about that when you go into that room as well.
So it's Sky Med Bedroom?
Sky's Med Bedroom. 19,000.
It's got 19,000 subscribers?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there are
19.
some under that name that have like 2,000, and we've tried to get them shut down because they're the ones asking for money.
Crazy.
And then they have nothing to show for it, though. That's the thing. I mean, they have no other information to give them, but yet if they get the money, I guess they're gone anyway. Because we've had people try to find out more, telling them this isn't the right, you're a fraud and all this, and they won't answer. They never come back and say anything. They will never admit anything. But I can tell you, some people have been digging, let me just say, and helping her. So
that's terrible. All right, so I put that up there so you guys can see that too. What you're gonna be looking for in Telegram. CJ, you can look at the bottom down there. Let's see what Go Mom has here. Were these beds at Area 51 to erase military who were on special missions like time travel and to erase what they saw after they debriefed?
Possibly. I don't know that. That I do not know. She didn't go into any information about that. But that was all cabal related anyway. So.
Yeah. Okay, so Charlotte says, if I go in for appointment and not going to have project, can I still get appointment for a magic bed same day?
No.
So you have to have a project?
If she is she going to fund it, but not have but not be over
that's I don't know. She says, if I go in for a point, well, I think all of them are going to be over it at the beginning. I think everybody will.
If you go in for currency and you have a project, you will be able to be first in line. Now, if you're a humanitarian and going to be giving money to other people, you will be next in line, and then it goes down from there.
Right. That's what I thought. Okay. So did that answer, Charlotte? I hope so. Okay, so let's go down here.
And everybody has to realize, like I said at the beginning, not everybody's going to be approved, and you have to be okay with that. I think the conference this is in my opinion, this has not been told to me, this is just what I'm thinking. They're going to be looking at us and our character and how we interact with other people, and just that's kind of like seeing who we are. I mean, they already know everything about us anyway, but I guess they want to see the real people and how we interact all together.
Right. Okay, so Nancy, wait a minute, here's a Sandy says, if you don't have a project, can you but have currency, you get a magical bed of okay. If you don't have a project, you can no. You have to have a project.
You will be down on the list, I assume, after it'll come in, they'll have different waves, I guess, of people who can go through. If you don't have a project, you won't be first to go. And if you're not funding anything, you will be even lower down on them.
Okay. Nancy's asking, my 4-year-old granddaughter has autism, 3 nonverbal. So will people like her go first, or will they have to wait months?
I'm not sure about all the logistics of having the people that, I don't know if they're going to be doing the trauma and the people in the veteran hospitals and that kind of stuff. I don't know what the protocol for that is, but she will be seen. It's just I don't know who's going to go first.
Okay. And Indian Patriot said, you said they are watching us. Who is watching us?
The Alliance. And I've also heard that Mr. T goes in some rooms and listens. And they're all listening to us. That's what I've been told. So,
Yep. Trust me, guys. Don't think he's not been in here. You're sadly mistaken if you think he hasn't. Beth said, did you say if there is a weight capacity for these beds?
there is, well, if you go and listen to the question and answer that she did last Saturday on YouTube,
Mhm.
she goes into that a little bit. There are people that are really big. She said that would, if you were too big to fit in ones of the human ones, you can go to the animal one, because those are more adjustable than the people. So that's the only difference. But she did go over that. But they also want you to be working on it, trying to get healthy, trying to eat healthy, and doing things on your part.
Right. Go Mom, to answer that question, yes, if you have a doctor's referral, you can get in faster. It's a direct line straight into them. Once the doctors start going down and the nurses going down, it's going to be open to the general public anyway. So they will go ahead and start your body scan without a doctor after that point.
And it's been told too, when it's open to the public, there will be a 1-800 number to call,
Mm-hmm.
and then they triage you.
Right.
So
yeah, you guys will know. Trust me, it'll get around to you. It shall go fast. The problem of it is, be careful who you're listening to.
Yeah,
just like we do in here.
That's like with the Tesla MedBed centers. It's quite different. But if you go on that page, the people that are saying they're there, you read the disclaimer. It does not diagnose. It does not do the things that we are wanting the military MedBeds to do. So
Right.
they're totally different.
Okay. Jody's saying they can't find the one that has over 19,000 subscribers.
Okay. I guess
I thought that was 963.
963? Nope, that's not it, she said.
That's a fake one.
That's a fake one.
I possibly can send you the information, Lynn, in an email.
Okay.
Of what the link is. But I don't have it right this second. It should pop up because it's not private.
Says should pop up. It's not private. Okay. Either way, yeah, just if you don't mind, CC, to send me the link.
Okay.
Let's see. Odd question. What would happen if you put a sick house plant in the med bed?
Who said that?
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Is that a troll?
Oh, they found it. It is called Sky's Med Bed Room.
Yes.
Okay.
And it has 19,000.
It says it doesn't come up.
Subscribers.
19,000. Look for the one with 19,000. It's called Sky's Med Bedroom. It's SKY. SKYE
Yes.
apostrophe S.
But I do encourage you guys to go on YouTube and listen to her videos, especially the last one she did on the question and answer. It does give some more information.
Okay, it also looks like it's coming up under Sky's Med Bed Group. Does that sound right?
Possibly could be. Is it got 19,000? in it. See, I can send you a link, but I don't know what it is at the moment.
No, anything she's got, they got in here. They hijacked. It's got 50 subscribers and 924.
Yeah, those are the ones we've tried to get shut down.
Yeah, it's hard to do that in Telegram. Trust me. They mine got hacked and what a mess.
I will send you the link.
Okay.
And then we can have it tomorrow for people.
Okay.
But it should come up. But I'm not a good person because I'm already in there. So when I go to look it up, it's already there for me. So I'm not a good source to tell you. But I do know it's not private.
Okay, let me see if I can. Okay, here it's Sky. Here, I got the link, I think. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's Sky's med bedroom, and it's 19,309 members.
Yes. And that chat goes on all night because everybody's all on there that's from all parts of the different parts of the earth. So
I can imagine it probably is.
So I'll hear it come across in the middle of the night. Somebody's like right now, my group right now is going crazy because somebody put something on there today and want confirmation. So I'm like, me putting something out there trying to calm everybody down. It's like, because I don't know if Simon Parks has said he's going to have a healing center in Florida as well. And he's already been approved by Trump. And we have no confirmation of that. And everybody's freaking out. And I'm like, but that doesn't mean we can't have ours either. Just because he's one person, more the merrier, that we're going to have all over Florida. That's just one person.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
And I also asked Sky today about Simon. She said she had no idea who he had gotten approved by. So, but they don't tell everybody everything either. So,
right. Okay, so she's saying, CC, for what reason would you be turned down for a med bed?
You won't be turned down. Nobody's going to be turned down. Everybody can use them. It's just if you want upgrades, like you want to have a bikini body. If you watch the question and answer, that's what Sky said. She's got a picture of what she wants to look like, but you have to be in a higher vibration to want to make specific changes. Everybody is going to be healed physically. They're going to scan you and you're going to be fixed. But it's the specifics that you might want. You have to be in a higher vibration.
Okay. Is Simon Parks have anything to do with this?
Did you hear me say that
No.
a few minutes ago?
Oh, no, I didn't. You bleeped out on me.
It came across in our room today that he is going to be having a center in Florida, and he said he had already been approved. And I sent a message to Sky, and she said she knew nothing about it.
Okay.
But I also said that's just one center. We're looking at the whole state of Florida, and I said the more the merrier.
That's the part I heard. The more the merrier.
Yeah.
You must have bleeped out. Okay.
Yeah, the more the merrier, because we're all, we're covering the whole state of Florida is what we're trying to get. So we've got, as I said, in the Pensacola, Panama City, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, Brevard County, which is Melbourne, Florida, West Palm Beach, uh, Miami, Fort Myers. We've got all kinds of places that people can go into different groups in the state of Florida. So, and then we're all connected on the main Florida room as well.
Okay.
Because we want everybody to get to know each other in their area. Because, I mean, essentially you're probably going to be working with them. So you want to get to know them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I went into the Kentucky one because I am in Kentucky right now. I will be moving to Florida as soon as RV happens.
Ah, get to be with family.
And Kentucky, the Kentucky room is slow. I hate to say that, but yeah.
No, that's okay. I get it.
There's not a lot of information. And I did have somebody that was in another room in the Florida that was off from the main room, and they came to me and said they thought that they weren't getting exactly the same mess. I said, I'll answer any of your questions if you don't think you're getting it. But I'm like, she's connected to all of us, so I don't know why it would be any different. So I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to I don't know if you know this or not. So if someone has hardware put in for back, knees, etc., or breast surgeries, how does that work in med beds?
They will dissolve and you will be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
All the metal in your body will be dissolved and it'll be fixed.
Okay.
Which I think is awesome.
All right, everybody's happy with that one.
It's just fascinating to know that this stuff has been, it's sad too that all this stuff has been hidden from us when we all could be healed, and they've kept it from us. And because it has been here since the 50s, they've just taken it out of our hands because they wanted to keep us sick. Because if you're sick, you go to the doctor more and you give them more money, and then you have to have a pill for this. Then you have a side effect, and then you need a pill for that. So I've come up off all my medications almost.
What's this for?
Can you just figure that out for me?
Okay, I must have put your email in wrong. Okay, they're asking, will all of this be painful or what?
No, you won't feel a thing. No, because I think what they have described is they'll kind of give you a little something in there that kind of makes you sleepy and you don't remember anything.
Isn't it like a mist that goes off in there? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not harmful, so people don't freak out. And it's not enclosed to where you can't see, I don't think. People were asking about being claustrophobic. No, they said that is not the way it is. So.
All right. It says, allegedly, Alliance asked several months ago, paperwork from Simon Parks. He was approved for Arizona, Florida, and probably a few other states. It's because he's working with kids. That could be true.
Yeah, I mean, it could be true. I mean, we're not all going to know everything that everybody's doing.
Right.
Just like with the secret space program, people in different divisions in that work on separate things. She says it's all compartmentalized. You don't know what the other people are doing, even in the same program. So,
right,
it's that much of a secret. So,
someone just said, will it reverse the jab?
What we have been told is that it will, but people who chose to do the vax are not going to be first on the list. Now, if they've been in a car accident, or they've had trauma or something that's happened, that's a different story. But it's all based on free will, unfortunately. And if you're vaxxed, you're not going to be first in line.
Indian Patriot, what are you asking about Ohio? Okay, so Beth is saying she's wanting to know, is there going to be treatments for some diseases like fibro or MS or one-time deal?
You will be fixed the first time. Because do you forget the body's going to scan you and see what's wrong with you before you have your session. And you get to talk with your team. I mean, you're going to have, somebody that you're going to talk to as well, not just the scans. So you're going to be able to tell them what's up. But yes, you should be healed the first time. There are instances where Sky has said that you very, very, very complicated complicated cases, which she has not elaborated on, might take more than one time to go in there. But usually it takes about 3 to 7 minutes and you're done.
And how long that's on the real complicated ones?
No. That's
Oh.
just regular.
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say they're free. I had heard that some procedures can take up to 4 or 5 visits.
Yeah.
If they're complicated. So
Yeah.
And everybody keeps saying, well, which ones are those? And I said, I'm not telling you. I mean, you're gonna have to wait. And obviously if they're really that bad, you would probably be the first to be in if they're really that bad.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're going to triage everybody, and then they will schedule you to accordingly.
Right.
So once the number comes out that they're available to the public, you will be calling, and they will triage you, and then you will then you will know everything.
And guys, don't fake something just to get the appointment, because they will find out and you will be rejected.
Yeah.
I know somebody was saying that. I heard somebody say that one time, and I went, oh my gosh.
Yeah. No. I mean, if they can read us by just us stepping into a room, do you think that you're going to get by saying that you've got an ailment and you don't?
Right.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. One says, how about PTSD? Will that heal it?
You will be healed physically. Mentally, you will have to do some counseling because it will come back up later, and you have to work through that. And they said that if you can start working on that, now would be the best time to start now. But you will have to have some counseling.
Okay. And then Charlotte says, I heard they can replace limbs. What about dental work and missing teeth?
Yes.
Yep.
All of the above. That is the military med beds.
Now, the dental work, is that for just teeth like being cleaned and all that stuff? Or is that you still need dentist?
It will regrow your teeth. If you've got teeth missing, you will have your teeth back.
Okay, so we still need the general dentist to do the cleaning and stuff.
Not sure about that because of the fluoride being so toxic. There are those that push. I'm not sure about that. So
okay,
I'm not going to say. There are natural things that you can do to keep your teeth cleaned that I just read today, which I thought was interesting. And you really wouldn't need a dentist. So I'm wondering if they're going to be around or they're not.
So what if you need like root canals? Would you have to go to a med bed to get it done?
That's I would say so, because if you read about what root canals do and what they sever in your mouth.
Yeah, I saw that. I have one.
Yeah,
it's all the way in the back.
I believe that will be fixed. But like for dental stuff, if you have an emergency, I'm not sure how they're going to handle that, but I'm sure you probably, once they're plentiful too, it probably won't be an issue. You've got something that's dire, like you have a huge bad toothache. You probably could get in once we have all our centers up and running too. There's going to be many, many, many these healing centers coming. So.
Okay, let me see what I got here. Okay, so the last question I have so far, it looks like, can anyone help fund a magical bed center once we find out more info?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can. If that's something that you want to put, like when you go to your appointment and you want to say, hey, I want to help fund healing center with the magical beds. I don't know if they're going to have a list or how they're going to handle that yet, but yes, you will be able to. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we try to get the people into their state, into their groups, so you can let that group know you. Hey, you want to fund me. That's great. You know, we kind of want to take to find out who's got funding and who doesn't want to work, who just wants to donate, or who wants to work and train. That's what we've been doing, going through the people and getting them directed to their groups and stuff. So,
Ma, you're doing a good job, Cece.
I'm on there every day, sometimes even during the middle of the night, but I don't sleep a lot, so
yeah,
I'm up all the time. That's why my sleep schedule. That's why I'm not on in the mornings a lot of times, because I have just probably gone to sleep, or it's just.
Oh, that's understandable.
So it's not that it's because I'm on the chat room. It's just because I hurt a lot and can't get comfortable, and then I'm up, and then I'm like, might as well forget it, and then I can be up for 2 days and not have any sleep, and then I crash for a day and a half. You know, I'm just in a deep sleep. So I'm in just a weird cycle right now because I've come off almost all of my medications. So I try to do natural, like the turmeric and CBD oil, that kind of stuff to help with pain. But there are times that I just ache really, really bad, and I just can't get comfortable. So as I'm sitting here rocking, that's how I get my comfort, you know.
Right.
So sometimes it's just best for me to be in the recliner. And I used to sleep in this recliner because the bed was not soft enough it was hard. So I mean, even having a sheet or blanket over the top of me hurt. So I go through that. I mean, it's awful. I hate it. But I'm here and I'm alive and I wake up every day, so I'm thankful.
Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to say, MJ, what's your question, honey?
Is there anything in Canada?
Oh, is there any in Canada?
Sky has made the comment that they're on their own, but I'm not sure how true that is. They're doing that separate. So I don't have any information for Canada.
Okay. Well, we'll keep our eye out for you.
Now there is when you go into the local med bedroom on Sky's chat, there is a list of all the countries too that have groups already set up. I have not looked to see if Canada's on there, but there might be, and then they might could give you information. But if you're not funding or you're not wanting to work, I don't know how they handle that, because that's what the rooms have been set up for funders and people who want to work, not for lists and stuff, or to find out if their med beds are ready.
Okay. There you go, MJ. Go into Sky's and see if Canada's in there. If not, we'll work on it and see if we can get you some information.
Yeah, and just go on the page and just ask for the Canada group if there is one, and somebody will answer you or send you the link on the page, and you can just click on it and it'll take you there.
Yes, Nancy, they are going to be all over the world eventually. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I know people saw those machines that said Germany had come out with those, you know, the ones that were round and cylinder, and they were med beds. Those actually are ZAP machines, which take care of people that have cancer. Mm-hmm. It directs the radiation directly to the spot. So that people were getting mixed up that the med beds were here, and that's totally different.
Okay. Anybody got any more questions? Guy said question about the spine and shoulder. Yeah, Guy, all that'll be taken care of. The med bed can do everything.
And she stresses on her room and her chat. It takes care of everything, everything, anything and everything you can think of, genetic disorder, everything. Because people come in and they tell their whole life story, what's wrong with them, and she's like, it fixes everything. How much clearer can I get?
Yeah, I heard her say that a couple times.
Yeah. And when 19,000 people, if they were to ask the same question, you can kind of see how she just says,
I'd be like, okay.
you know,
Yeah.
people have said you need to have people that help you with it. And she does. I mean, she's got her admins in her rooms, you know, but I'm just the admin in Florida room. So, you know, we try to help out as much as we can if we're in the room, in her room, and try to answer some of the questions. But yeah, when people keep asking the same question over and over again and don't read, it gets frustrating.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I know. Okay, so here's one. Charlotte's asking, who made the med beds?
Do you want to answer that?
I already know. You can answer it.
Yeah, no, I'm not answering it.
Okay. You guys should know the answer to this.
Can we say it's not from this
World. Nancy, it's over 9,000 cures. Oh, you're talking about the med bed? Okay. Yeah, it's over 6,000 cures. Okay. Got that one. Okay, so what was the other one? So will there be maintenance on the med beds?
Should not possibly. The only kind of maintenance, because somebody did ask that question, would be like to clean it, if people laying on it, that kind of stuff, that kind of maintenance. But it's been made to not have to be touched for many, many, many years. So what's he laughing at? I can hear him.
She can hear you. See? She goes, what's he laughing at?
Nurse 2000.
Nurse 2000. What is the vibration needed for bikini body?
It's funny. If you go listen to her question and answer from last Saturday, she says she has a picture that she has on her phone what she wants to look like.
Now, I was told though, when like you can only lose, is it true 10 pounds at a time?
I have not been told that, so I can't honestly answer that. So I don't.
Yeah, they were saying because there's something
Now,
about
there's going to be a lot of toxins that are going to be coming out of your body.
right.
And I don't know what the weight of that will be. And also, if you are of the higher vibrational and you are able to they can do your request, they can show you right on the screen what you're going to look like.
Oh, cool.
So
Barbie, I'll be Barbie, and I just got to meet Ken now, right? You're not laughing at that one. No, you're not going in there with me either.
And she did explain, like, if your team is, when you go in for your to be assessed to when they scan you, and you are of higher vibrational and you happen to have a male, they will bring in a female if you're a female, and if you want to have certain things done, like if you want a breast reduction or stuff like that. There will be no scars for that. But she said to make people feel more comfortable, they will, when you can do it to do your body or whatever, and you want to have certain things done, they will give you the sex of the person that's asking, so you'll feel more comfortable.
Okay. We do have someone in here that asked me last week about that, and so I had the right question. I mean, the right answer. Ding, 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 ding. Maureen says, what is it? I really been wondering, how does the med bed heal a person?
Well, I do know it's plasma technology. I do know that they use this plasma, but It wasn't done by us, so they are way ahead of us, where it comes from. So you just have to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the good side. So, and also people that will have the magical beds in their centers, it's also, they have put something in there that you cannot do bad things with. You cannot tamper with it. So,
Indian Patriots, you're asking the same question she just answered. He says, how do the beds heal you? And she said they're basically off-worlders. They have ways they do it.
technology.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to be scared about at all. You think of all these sick, evil people that possibly have been using it for themselves. It's just awful that we couldn't be treated, especially loved ones that we've lost to cancer and all kinds of things, and they could have been healed. It should make everybody mad, that they kept it from us.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And how many times can you use the med bed?
That I don't know. That I'm not sure. I do know, if you are of higher vibrational and you want to age regress, I know that there's no more than 3 times that you can do that.
Okay. So once they heal you or like say they do the scan, they tell you what's wrong, what they want to fix, they put you in the bed you need to go into, and now you're all done. Do you need to go back in like for a physical checkup in 2
Well,
years?
what we're wanting with the healing center to be connected to where the med beds are, we want to teach people how to be healthy and how to maintain everything. Everything's going to be all in one center. I'm not sure about, she has not asked about that. I have not heard her answer that, I guess I should say, about having checkups, because if you're healed and then we're trying to teach people how to live healthy and, what to eat, how to eat, what you can do, the supplements, all your stuff that you can stay healthy with, then I wouldn't think you'd need to, unless you're going to age regress again, unless you want to go back in. So I'm not sure. I don't have the answer for that. I can ask and get back to you.
Yeah. Yeah, please do. Colleen, your answer, we talked about this before. Someone who is paralyzed from the neck down, they will be healed, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And all the children that have autism and they've lived, that are in their adulthood, there will be having to have therapy, rehabilitation, because they're going to be themselves, but yet they're going to have to learn how to, they're going to be healed, and
Right.
it's going to be a whole new world for them. So they're going to have counseling and
Counseling.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And that's also with people who get their limbs grown back. You're going to have physical therapy, because just because you're healed, you're still going to have to learn how to walk all over again or use your hands all over again. You're going to have to strengthen it and stuff. It's just like you hurt something, you're still going to have to work at that. So, I mean, all of that is going to be in all the healing centers. Yeah. One-stop shop is what we call it.
Well, that's good.
Because I even want to have a boutique with all natural, like hemp clothing, natural makeup for people, the oils, soaps, shampoos, everything that you need. One person said, what about a seamstress? We might need a seamstress if people are going in and they're losing weight. They want to have their clothes done. There's all kinds of things that people are coming up with that, because there's going to be lots to be giving jobs to people. Anywhere from the groundskeeper all the way up to whatever. Many, many jobs are going to be coming to the areas. So y'all just know that. The world's about to change, and I'm so excited.
I know, me too, Cece, me too.
And just to know that people are going to be healthy and happy, and it's so much to look forward to. I know people get down in the chat, and I see it in there, and but we have so much to look forward to. We've made it this far. Do you not think we're not going to make it any further? Yeah, we are.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
We're here for a reason.
That's right. Okay, well, we're going to wind this down. Cece, thank you so much for your interview tonight. We appreciate that and your information, everything, and your time. And if we need you, I'm going to yell out to you, Cece.
That's fine. I don't mind. And if they do have my email, I don't mind. I will answer you because
Okay.
I'm disabled and I'm at home all the time, so I need something to do.
There you go. Did you guys hear her? If you do have questions, you can email her at any time and she will answer you back. Okay. So they do have your email. It was posted up here correctly by your sisters. So
Okay.
I guess I put something wrong in it somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. But thank you so much, Cece. I appreciate you coming up.
You're welcome. All right.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. Now you got your answers. Told you it will do everything. Eileen, the glasses will go away too. Okay, guys, I want to talk to you because today's Thursday. I'm going to be off tomorrow. Saturday's my normal day off. On Monday is 4th of July. I don't know how many of you are going to be with family, which I will never, ever, ever, ever get you away from family and friends to come to watch a video. Okay? So I don't know if we need to do one on Sunday night. We need to do one on Monday night. Fireworks and stuff are going on certain places on Sunday night and some are going off on Monday night. So I'm going to be off on Friday and Saturday. Tell me if you think it's the best day to do it on Sunday night or Monday night, Monday evening, or maybe come back on Tuesday. Go, Mom. Sunday what? You want me on Sunday night? What was that noise? Okay, Sunday, then Tuesday. Okay, so and then you're saying Sunday. Okay, so I'll be back on Sunday evening. No coffee chat tomorrow or tomorrow morning. No, wait a minute. Are we doing it? Yeah, coffee chat's fine for tomorrow morning. And then I'll come back on Sunday evening, be off Monday and back on Tuesday. How's that? So everybody can enjoy your 4th of July. Take a break and relax. Be with your family, your spouse, your children, grandchildren, whatever it is. Okay, so I'm going to be on for tomorrow morning for coffee. I'll be off tomorrow and Saturday night, all day Saturday. Off tomorrow night, back on Sunday night, off on Monday. Okay, so you guys, what?
I'll read that wrong. Read that one. Right there.
Which one?
One with Hannah.
4 What's wrong with him? Self. He's an old man.
Okay, so we got it right. We're back tomorrow morning for coffee. Then I'm off Friday evening, Saturday all day. Sunday morning, we're off. Back Sunday night. Off on Monday. Back on Tuesday. Now, if anything comes in, or you hear something, or you need me, you text me, or not text me, email me right away. I hear anything, you know it's going to be pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Get in here. I got something. Okay, are we understanding that? Len, you need to record you talking about something that is a lot of days without you and the family. Who knows? I may pop in and just see if you guys want to come in and say something or whatever. Who knows? Okay, and remember, if you need me, email me. I will be around and I will answer you back. Don't over bombard me, but I will answer you back. If you see me come up with pineapple, 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 that means now. Get in now. Okay? But I honestly, I don't think I'm seeing anything going to be happening until after the 7th. I think there's been a stop put on everything until he comes back on the 7th. And again, is he going to come back on the 7th? I don't know. And from what I'm hearing is whatever Nick put out tonight is not a good thing. I have not heard it yet. So that sounds probably like a lot of kibosh on that stuff. Hang on, let me see if I got a notification here on anything. Okay, let me read what this one says. Okay, this came in from Wolverine. What time was this? So it was 1:43. His time is Friday already. So he's saying, I haven't read this, so I'm going to read it with you. Very important people are currently being taken into protective custody in many countries. These important doctors, scientists, whistleblowers, etc., are being taken to secure locations within the U.S., Germany, UK, Canada, Italy, Australia. Several inside sources confirm that something major is happening, and the White Hats are securing these people from retributions. The death of the Queen has opened up chaos in the laws that oversee corporation states, U.S., Canada, Germany, etc. The death of the Queen ensures the death of these broke corporation states. And he says, quote unquote, SHITS, about to hit the fan. So anything at this guy's can happen. But I know a couple of people were told not to talk anymore because they were putting out too much information. Yeah, tomorrow's Canada's birthday. I know, MJ. Have fun celebrating it. Yeah, guys, don't listen to Nick, please. I know he's putting out things he's supposed to be doing, but it's really bad. I can tell already on what some people are saying. Yeah, I think you're right, Sandy, on that one. Happened way too fast, so I think you're right. Nick Fleming, Barry. He does the RV. It's one of the RV guys. So if you guys hear anything, see anything, you can send it over to me. I'll look at it and see if I can get it verified. If you know it's true, just tell me where it came from and I'll verify from that. Or you have something you want to, anything you want to show me, tell me, whatever. If you hear first off before I do, for some reason, maybe I'm away from getting notifications. You guys can do the same thing for me, making sure pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Because we're going to probably just spend some time in the country, just trying to share some time together. We're going to try to take Sassy out for little walks here and there in different places. So it's just Ghost and I for the holidays. And we're going to spend some time trying to get Sassy walking around and spend some time with her. Please pray for my JJ, my son, who is off the wall. Okay, JJ. Okay. Yep, you're right, Sheila. The next 4th of July will be a beautiful celebration. Judy. Is that for Chris, Judy? Thanks, Kenite. I will take some pictures out. I'll do, and I'll show them up here for you. What? What is the real day of Christmas? I heard March 28th is the correct. I have not heard that at all. Okay, hang on. I'm going to mute just for a minute. Okay, I was looking for something and I can't find it. They must have removed it off. Okay. Any questions? Anything? Anybody? You can't hear me? Can you hear me or no? Oh, now you hear me? Okay. What do you mean Dave's not here? What do you mean, Dave? Um, Godwin says, I heard we have 13 months instead of 12, right? And only 20 days in each, correct? That's the Julian calendar. Yeah, we may be in the country too, and the internet may not be great either. Hey, Phyllis, remember the question you asked in the girls' chat when I said everything will be okay? To get your answer correct tonight? Well, Debbie, this is your family now. I'm sure they'll figure that out, MJ. Okay. Okay, Dave, I was just asking. I know, see? I told you. I have no idea what the 13-month is going to be. They never wanted to tell us. Sheila says, beautiful family, I got a dash to Zoom meeting. See you in the morning. I thank you from the bottom of my heart and send prayers to Sassy and all who are suffering. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that, honey. She did an awesome job on the beach. Yep. Magical Beds will be a household name. I don't know, God one. They're not explaining the whole thing. So I can't answer something that I don't understand what they're talking about. I just know there's 13 months instead of 12 and 28 days in each month. That's all they told us. I don't know what the 13th month is. I don't know what months are months. Everything is going to change on the Julian calendar. Yeah, 28 days in a month. I don't know, Rockstar. Well, I don't know. I don't know, Eileen. They didn't tell us. Okay, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and say prayer. So let's stop the chat.
That's one. Watch it. Good job, Sassy.
Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight. We want to thank you for everything that you do for us. Lord, thank you for Cece coming up here and explaining the magical beds. We know, Father, that you had a hand in it. And we thank you. Lord, all the people that are hurting and need healing now know that it's coming. There's not just words. It's not just hope. We praise you. Lord, we ask that until they can make it into these beds, that you give them these people out of pain. Get these people in the chat a chance to get relief, for they are hurting so bad. Father, go around the world. Help those until they can get into these beds. They need help. Please. Father, I want to thank you for all the wonderful things that you do for us in everyday life. Things we take for granted. Oh, Father, there's so much. Father God, we ask that you wave your hand. Clean up this mess fast and furious. People are just pulling away. They need you. Please. Lord, we ask for healing, not just for everyone in the chat, but all around the country. And even for the fur babies. Yes, Father. Lord, we want to pray for Chris. He's having kidney failure. Lord, lay your hands on his body. Put your hands on him. Heal him. Let them know you're there. Talk to them. Sit with them. Let them know that they're going to be fine. Where you say, if you believe in me, you'll have everlasting life. Lord, go to Deborah Ann. She's hurting so bad over her fur babies. They're like children to us. That's a lot to endure in such a short time. Oh, go sit with her, please. Yes. Lord, we pray for JJ. Needs healing, needs understanding, needs hope. Oh, there's so many. I know you know that. You say where two or more are gathered, you are amongst us. And I know you're here now. Everyone in here is trying to talk to you in some way or another. Please hear them. Please watch over Sassy and Jim and myself. Keep everyone safe this weekend. Let us all come back and rejoice. We thank you and we praise you. Thank you for loving us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. You're welcome. All right, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you back in the morning for coffee. If I don't see you, I will see you guys on Sunday night. As I said, if you need me, you can send me an email. And keep your notifications on, please. Okay? I love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Make those memories. And I want you guys to come up next week and I want you to show me your memories from the weekend. I'll show you some of mine. All right, everybody. Be blessed. And we love you. Bye-bye.